So this is the club champion in Basingstoke for UK headquarters. Fitting a 5-wood, and as you can see I'm just dragging it along the ground, which is not what I want to be doing. I want to be hitting it around that 200-yard marker, but as you can see by this time, again, I'll just also be knocking it along the ground. So we've made a few adjustments, put it up 1 degree, and we had a little bit of change in the club and closing down the face. So just a few adjustments and you'll see the results in just a second.
Go on, Iain, talk to me about what you question.
So when you're fitting golf clubs, why is it imperative to get fitted despite being a disabled golfer or a fully able golfer? We've all got the same handicaps.
Right. Okay, so straight away, the ball doesn't know if you're disabled, old, young, left hand, right hand, male, female, it doesn't care, right? You're just a thing with speed.
Yeah.
So the idea is you're delivering a club on the ball, that's it, right? It doesn't care what you are, disability, it doesn't care, right? It's purely zero. So the key for you is to maximise what you've got in your delivery. So understanding how you deliver the club and what your signature is. Because if you have a disability or a limb that's lost or a situation where you can't do a certain movement, your delivery will be stuck. You'll be kind of hardwired in a certain way. So we need to tell you and help you understand why that's going to work and why that won't work. Okay. So you don't hurt yourself, basically. So, for instance, can you get the ball in the air with a 3-wood? No, probably not. Okay, well, don't have a 3-wood, have a 4-wood or whatever. There are certain things that are traits or signatures that you'll deliver the club that will lead you into a certain product or a launch angle or a golf ball or a spin rate. So when you play in the tournament under the cosh, you haven't got to worry about the clubs working. You know what they're going to give. It's a predictable. It's a given, right?
You get consistency.
Correct. You're going to get a given outcome. I haven't got to go, please God be good, right? Hope is not a method. You need to stand there and make the best swing you can. The club will do the job for you. But if you don't have that, then you're always trying to kind of do something different, or you're trying to make a compensation for whatever reason. Disaster, whatever, right? It can be overhit it, can be trying to get it in the air, it can be trying to hit it down. There's all sorts of things you can look at. You've got to make it simple, right? And I think that's the one thing about communication is really important, is taking it down and simplifying it. If that's going to work, that's not going to work. It's either useful or useless. If it's useless, drop it. If it's useful, keep it.
Because I looked at how many...
Right, there's 1,000 shafts, right? There's 1,000 shafts in there, right?
Yeah.
What's going to work for you? 1 or 2 of them, maybe 3 maximum.
Yeah.
So how we find that? Okay, that's part of the trade craft, but helping you understand. But then you're tying in the feet shaft.
So as you can see, this is me starting off, as you saw earlier. This is with a standard 5-wood, for no adjustments on it, and this is the result. I'm hitting it along the ground, I'm not getting any loft, which is why you go in to get yourself fitted. And then once it's been fitted and you've got your degree up, I'm absolutely nailing them. This is why it's imperative to get fitted for a golf club. Despite disability or ability, always get fitted.
Basically go through what we're doing here. So we're going to move your 5-iron, we're going to put it a little 1.5 degrees more up, right?
So that means I'm...
Toes going to come up a bit more, so you're going to be a little bit higher here. Okay. Stop the toe from digging in. 6, we're going to leave it where it is. 7, we're going to move by 0.5 degree more upright. 8, you like 8. We're going to take a smidgen off it to flatten it off slightly so it matches in with the rest.
Okay.
9, we're going to go from, we're going to keep it at 65, so we're going to keep it in that range anyway, leave it where it is. Pitching wedge we're happy with as well, so that's going to stay where it is. The next big one's going to be the 48, because it's a full shot club. What we're going to do is going to move it from 63.5 up to 65.5.
That's quite a big jump.
Which might seem upright for some people, but it's going to blend in, it's more of a full shot club.
Okay. What
we then drop into is with the 52, we're going to basically squeeze it another degree more upright.
Yeah.
Just so you kind of feel like you don't get a heel digging in, just so you can kind of play that shot still. And the sand wedge, we're going to leave it exactly where it is, because it's a club we use out of bunkers.
Yeah, so everything just goes.
Play as you do, and you're going to want the toe to engage anyway. So the sand wedge, if anything, is going to be too flat compared to the rest of your set. But we're going to do that, so when you do play shots around the green or you're in the rough, the toe's opening, it's not sticking up and grabbing the heel.
Gotcha.
So we're going to encourage the easier,
so
easier play like that, just to make it easier to play.